You're back with Asia. Asia, Vietnam is going nuclear, hoping to provide at least 10% of domestic power demand from this form of energy by 2030. Our next guest has signed a deal to support Vietnam's energy program. Lightbridge Corporation's chief executive Seth Gray joins us via webcam, live from Hanoi. Thanks for joining us, Seth. Well, tell us about this deal, first of all.
Well, the U.S. and Vietnamese government officials who participated in the signing this morning called it historic. It's the first time that an American company is joining to advise the Vietnamese government in their nuclear power program. It has been a goal of the American government to have U.S. companies involved, so this is a start today. It's very important. We will be advising the Nuclear Regulatory Agency in Vietnam for the safe deployment and operation of reactors in Vietnam.
Well, politically speaking, how difficult was this to get through?
Well, it's the culmination of work by many years of people in both governments. I was introduced to the Vietnamese authorities last year by the American government during a trade mission that the American government led for nuclear companies to Vietnam. There's been a series of contacts since then, hoping to get to this first signing. And I think this is a time of increasing strategic cooperation between the two governments. I think both governments are looking for ways to enhance cooperation, and there's nothing more strategic than the nuclear power sector to help make sure there's no proliferation of nuclear weapons, to help make sure reactors are safe. And this is very important, I think, for both governments.
Well, indeed, I'm sure lots of checks and balances have been put into place there as well. But, you know, you're there to advise them on their energy needs, and 10% is their nuclear ambition for 2030. But, you know, this is one arguably a clean form of energy. How else are they diversifying to power their economy, which is going to involve clean tech?
Well, looking at hydroelectric, looking at renewables, but they can't meet their goals without a large amount of nuclear power. They're in the process of contracting for 2 Russian reactors, 2 Japanese reactors in addition to that will probably have a lot of American content, depending on the reactor choice, probably 2 Korean reactors after that. And I think this is going to be a very large program in the end. It looks like it will be the 2nd largest nuclear power program in Asia after China.
Seth, I'm afraid that's all we've got time for.